Miscellaneous. Right, let's work out, because not all of this, I need to break this down. So I'm going to put £10.55 or £10. No, I'll put £10.55. I'm going to have to do the exacts here. To Mrs. B credit card. Then I've got to do the works there, £11. Mrs. B credit card. So any other miscellaneous here? That was the Just Giving. That's the other one. That's my Mrs. B credit card there. Any others? School trip. No, that was on the Amex. The National Lottery, £10 to joint account. And then, and then £12 joint account. If I take the 30 from there, I think that takes me down to 150. Yeah, 150. So I need to put 150 from, and then make sure I put the rest out into the different accounts. This looks and sounds really complicated, but it does make sense in my head, and I apologise if I'm losing you while I'm doing this. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong folder. I should just have a look in the long term and put an IOU in there. So where do I take from? What's that? Travel spending money. No, we're going to take from, where are we going to take? I think I'm going to take from my little man's DLA, because the majority of it is his trip. So I need 150. So there's 200 there. And I shall put, should be sorting out with these. They've all got a little bit mixed up. 200 and then 50 back in. Actually, I'll put 100. I'll put that 50 back there. So that leaves me 500, 600, and then an IOU, £150. That's not very well written, is it? I'm going to get myself all confused there. £150 from MISC. That's that one there. Okay, make a note of it. Pounds from DLA. And then I'll work out, so 180, of which 180, and then minus £10.55, minus 11, minus 10, and minus 12, £136.45 to the Amex. That's how that is all going to get broken up. Am I losing ink on this pen? Yes, oh no, it's coming back. There we go. I'll have to get another slip to write all this down on. That's how bad this is. Okay, right, clothes. Let's have a look at this. So Primark was some extra gloves. My little man pinches my gloves to do his footballing, and I never see them again. So I've invested in a good couple of pairs. They're only like the 2 packs for like £1.50. So I've got 4 pairs. I've got a pair in multiple pockets of different coats. So yes, hopefully that will do me for a while. Sports Direct, my daughter needed some PE kit bag and various other things, so that's that one. I better take these off, that one, and then I think there was another one, but I can't remember. No, I think it was just those 2. That's good. So that is £19.50. Yeah, £19.50. Are they both? Yeah, that's that one. And then the other one, yeah, they can go on my Amex. So clothes is in the medium term, which is this one. And I've got 30, I think it is. Yep, 30. So I'll take 20 and leave the 10. Might need that to supplement on the skincare, because I'm not sure how much I've got on there. And I know I have topped up on skincare, even though I'd said in previous videos I don't think I need any skincare this month. Well, I started running out of things, didn't I? So spoke too soon. £20 from clothes, budget, clothes, 2DLA. There we go. Right, we're getting there. More ticks are appearing. Birthdays. There's birthdays and occasions, this is. So this will be all for Mother's Day stuff. So £7.96 there. That would have been for like cards and things. I think that was my husband spending on me there. I don't know what he's got. I think I did request pyjamas. That was it. So he might have got me some pyjamas from the kids. Then after that, occasions, that's the £10 voucher that I got for my mom for her Mother's Day gift at this very nice independent bookshop that she loves to go to. So I got her that. Have I done that twice? No, sorry, that's that one. The other £10 is I've got a member of staff at work that's leaving, so I've contributed to her leaving gift as well. So that's another 10 there. And then my mother-in-law's gift there. So I have probably gone slightly over what we've got in the pot altogether. Just double checking. So that's 15, 25, 35. Yeah, that would make sense. So 61.73. I'm going to round that down because we do round up in most other occasions. Goes in from this one. We've got it in birthdays and occasions there. Yeah, so it's 50. And then I'll need to take 10. So £50 from occasions. And then I think I'll just take 10 from the family fun for now. I might have already need that for other things, but it'll just be easier. And then that just makes that all even out. So £50 from occasions. Now this needs to be broken down because I did pay, so that's my, yeah, two of those. So that's 10, 20 to the joint account. So £20 to joint account. That's those two. That was my Amex, so that's fine. And then what was these ones? That would have been Amex. I can tick that one off. And then any more occasions, birthdays there. That would have been Amex as well. So the rest will go. So then £30 to Amex. That makes sense there. Right, this big one here, so that's my husband's car insurance that we renewed at. So that was with Aviva, £292.66. That's come off on my credit card, so that will need to come out of subs, for which I don't think I have anything on there at the moment. It's just not building up enough at the moment because all of our subscriptions and things like that and insurances have all been sort of this beginning of the year. So if I'm going to have to borrow from somewhere. I'll borrow from the holiday fund, I think. So that would be, I'm going to round it up to 295. What have I got here? 1,000, 2,000 and 50. So I'm going to have to break into 1,000. So 1,000 minus 295. I need 705 to go back into here. I've got 5 and a 200 somewhere. Do I have a 200? No, I don't think I do. So I'll just take 6. Oh, I do have a 200. It's just all ski-lally all over the place. That's fine. So yeah, 205. So 500, 600, 705 in there. Then I write a little slip at the bottom. I owe you from subs £295. There we go. I'm hoping at some point, like, things will be like built up so that when those, so I don't have to keep doing the whole borrowing from one pot to pay back the other sort of thing. But for the time being, this makes sense to me. It just helps me follow where the money's going and, you know, what we're spending it on and budgeting for certain things as well. So that comes from 2026 holiday. From there to the Amex. No, it's to my card. There we go. So that's that big one done. Right, family fun. This is where I think I might have spent. I think the works I bought game or something, I think, for the kiddies. £2.70 at Greg's. That was my husband giving in to the kids when they were out getting Mother's Day gifts. Then the parking there, I think that's when I went to the cinema. £2.90. And then our ritual trip to the local bakery after they have their haircuts, £6.10. And I think that's it for them, £15.70 altogether. I do wonder, just going through this now, where has it gone? Yeah, family fun there. So that one needs to go to the joint account. Then I think the others too. Oh, they're all, yeah, both of those are joint account as well. So, oh no, that wasn't a game for the kids. That was my little man spending his book day voucher, and we paid the difference for him to get a book that he wanted. He's into the Dogman series, so he gets those. So yeah, that's all to the joint account. So it's £15.70. That should be quite easy, but I'm not entirely sure that I do have that in the family fun anymore, because I did take from it. So yeah, so I've got another £16. What I'm going to do is put a £5 in there, and I'll swallow up the pound from somewhere. So I need to find a £5 from any pot. We'll do haircuts. Let's do it from haircuts. Just go into the joint account. There we go. Right, so where's my slip? There. To joint account. There we go. Almost there. God, I'm losing my voice. Need to have a drink with me or something. So my 40th birthday party, I've paid a deposit down for some Vegas tables. So I should take that from the pound challenge. I know I don't have it in the pound challenge yet. I'm still building up that money week by week. So that will come out of one of the long-term funds again. Which one shall I take this time? I'll go from emergency fund, I think, this time. What have I got in here? 220. So £105 to go back into here. Paint in mouth. That's why I'm starting to sound all runged up. Right. Yeah, 105. Right, so £95 from emergency to, where's it going to? The joint account. There we go. That's that one done. Are we winning? I want to give up now. Subscriptions. I don't think I've got any money in the subscription, so that's going to be another one that's an IOU. I need to pay back into my Monzo account. I think I borrowed it from a couple of pots. So this was for the brown bin subscription. So let's have a look what we've got here. I might take it from the car maintenance again. Yeah, let's do that. Have I got enough in here? Let's have a look. Yeah, 225. So I need, what is it? 43. I'm going to call it 45. So 225 minus 45, 225 minus 45, 180 to go back into here, somewhere in the middle there. So 150, 60, 70 and 80 there. Pop that into there, and then an IOU slip from subscriptions of £45. Then skincare. Yeah, I ran out. I was running out of some like serums and things, so I did do a Holland and Barrett haul. Stocked up on a few things. What have I got in my skincare budget this month? I did put some in there and I didn't think I was going to need it. So let's have a look. Birthdays and occasions. Where is it? Nails, house maintenance, beauty. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, beauty. Don't know what I'm doing there. So I've got 15. So I'm going to take that. What do I have left in any of these? 15, 25, because I'll take the 10 from the clothes. And then I need a 5. Anything. Have I got anything left anywhere? Can't take from that. No, it'll have to come from maybe what's in food and fuel. So I'll just make a note first. It's £15 from skincare to Amex, £10 from clothes to the Amex, and then what can I take from here? I don't actually think we needed that £25. I don't think he did it last week. I have to check that. I only need £15, don't I? So I'm going to put the 5. Oh, how am I going to do this? Because I haven't got enough denominations. So I'll have to put the £10 back in. So I'll put £30 there. £10 cash then. We'll do it that way. And that'll take that care of that skincare, because nothing will, so £5 cash to the Amex. Perfect. So that's that one. And then the last but not least is £7.30 for household. So that's from Amazon. I succumbed to finally accept it, to get in the, you know, those clips that you put in bags when you're doing like dump bags. It's that, isn't it? That you put the, I'd hope I'm mimicking that the way it's supposed to. But yeah, I succumbed to getting that, and I don't think I've got anything left in my household. No. So it will be a £10 from food, I think, on this one, which takes my food budget quite low, but hopefully we'll make it work. We're going to have to make it work, essentially. So not quite sure where I'm going to get all my £1 challenge stuff from. So 40 to go back in there. There we go. So we have got, take that one off, it'll be £10 from food to Amex. Blooming hell, that took forever. But that, again, just telling everyone, that is 3 weeks worth there. So we're all up to date. So that's that. The only thing I've got to do now is we are here. We're at week 11 on our pound challenge. And I do need to catch up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need to find, and plus that 19 there. So 41 plus 42 plus 19 is £102 that I've got to put into the pound challenge. Have I got the 2 here? 50, 80, 90 £1. Yeah, that's £1 there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, £1 there. So there's my 2. Then 100. Where can I pull 100 to go into my pound challenge from? I've got nothing left in my box. I can't take anything from these, I don't think. Did I take some from fuel in the end? fuel. No, yeah, I did. So I need to leave that 20 in there because we are going to need that. Nothing left in there. So I'm going to pull, can't take it from fun. I'm going to pull it from another pot. I might pull it from the emergency, which is kind of against what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to build that up. I don't want to take from my phone repair because I've been trying to do that for a while now. Travel spending money we are going to need. 2026 holiday, that's on. Need to make sure that stays. Got nothing in there at the moment. Birthday trip. That I need to be focusing on as well. Don't want to take it from Christmas. So yeah, I'm going to take it from the emergency fund to put into the pound challenge. So £100 going into the pound challenge. And we're going to colour those off. And then what I'm going to do is I need to get into some hustling, don't I? Because I can't have that going on. Right, let's colour these off. So I can finish colouring that one off. I am so sorry for talking away, boring everyone. If you're still with me towards the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you joining me on this journey. I promise going forward, these will not be that long. But take care. Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye for now.